welcome back to another video, and today we are playing a Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Let's go. First video 2025, starting off with a banger. Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Right.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Interesting.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Interesting.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Oh my god.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh my god. And also keep in mind, this is the Ultra Deluxe, so we'll get all the best content.
All of his coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? Hello? I am lost.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Am I in the back rooms? Oh my god. I'm in the back rooms. I'm literally in the back rooms. Back rooms level 2. The office. There ain't no way. Oh my god.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Where's the
Feeling a
entity?
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Interesting. Where's the entity at? Monsters? In a Weibo.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is such a backroom level. This is literally the backrooms. What?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Very good use of words. Yeah, I thought so.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Thanks.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. he stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I cannot say it's dark. Are we in a secret nuclear bunker? Oh, finally. Backrooms level 3, eh? We're going there now.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Interesting.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself,
Strange.
to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh my god, I'm being killed.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wow. Don't like the look of this.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Jeez.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh my god. What is that? Is there a UFO? Right. Oh, hello there. Right. Okay. What we got? Cameras, of course.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I'm not really doing too good at this, am I? Oh my god. Told you we were in the back rooms. Look at 453. Hold on. Do you see that? Oh my god. We are literally in the back rooms, no cap. Either we're in the back rooms or we are being held hostage in, I don't know. But something's not right.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What's that? What is that? Oh, hello there.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
What have I done?
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh. Are they going to put us in Squid Games? Just a rumour. Wait, oh, I'm alive.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It's a big red button. Let's press. Nothing. Interesting. Let's go in here then. Mind controls, idle, waiting, input. Very strange.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Yeah,
he
at
knew it
last.
was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Let's get countdown, you know what I'm saying? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? I applaud your effort, I really do.
Why did I
But you
press
have
on?
to understand, there's only so
No.
much that machine can do.
No.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
So, by the way, I think I dislocated my shoulder,
What all
bruv.
this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Can't escape, can
or
I?
I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
No!
These are precious
Come on.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't
Doesn't help I dislocated my shoulder.
Oh dear me.
Got
what's the
buttons,
matter,
we got
Stanley?
buttons, we got...
Is it that you have no idea, or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
Oh no!
I mean, look at
Wait,
you.
what?
Running from button to
There's
button,
still 1 minute left.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold?
What
Do you
have I done?
any idea what your
Downloaded
purpose
the
in this
wrong
place
game. I wasn't supposed to download this. What have I
You're in
done?
for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Sad.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh my god. Oh my
30
god.
seconds until a big
We're dead.
boom and then nothing.
We're
No
dead.
one here, just you being
We're
blown
dead.
to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
No.
Or will you let it go peacefully?
No.
Another
No, I won't.
choice. Make it count.
I'll enjoy it.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Oh,
I
we're in
will
World War
love
III,
every
bruv.
second of your inevitable life from the moment we
World War
fade
One
in
all over
until
again,
the moment
baby.
I say,
No, 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 no. What? Ah, hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are playing Stanley's Mickey Mouse Biscuit. Here we go.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, coming to a staircase.
I definitely regret that. I'm not going down there. Save that for another day. Not now. Because it's fun.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I can hear ya. So you can let this go. Oh, beast. We only just got playing this game and I'm a beast at this game. Why am I so good at this and why do I know where to go? Do not know. Right.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Once again, we'll save this all for another day, guys. Ladies and gents, we'll save this all for another day. I will do a different video on secrets because already we can see there's a lot. Yeah, we can see.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Here we are once again. Where are we at? Here we go.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
there's probably
one of
actually
them,
like
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I'm still good at this game. I know where everything is. Like, oh my god, like, have I played this before? I do not know.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Here we go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, where are we? Oh, totally don't know.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I wonder what button we're going to press. Oh, I'm going to press up. No, I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, let's press. I don't know. Let's do this one.
Blackness. and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh my god.
Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes.
Yes?
He had won.
Oh.
He had defeated the machine.
Yes!
Unshackled himself from
Get
someone
in
else's
there.
command. Freedom was mere moments away. And
Can't believe
yet,
we beat the game already.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh yeah, we know
Where
that.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
Oh my god.
The immense possibility
Oh my
of
god.
a new path before him. This was exactly the way,
Oh my god.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Woo! Wait, no, there ain't no way. There ain't no way we beat already. Well, I just got I think that's a gold achievement. Yeah, gold achievement. Beat the game. Wow, everyone, what a game! What a game! I won't even do a separate video. I will do part 2, and then that part's just going to be full of secrets. Because I was expecting this to be a long game, part 1. There we go. But what I think it is those other ways. Extend the game. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll have to see in the next video. No, I don't know why I'm saying next video. The next video is actually a demo series. It's a bit boring. Can't find that much good demos nowadays. But we will come back to this. Then there'll be a different game. Then another demo. Schedule. Right. Hope you all enjoyed nice 23 minutes of your life. I've enjoyed this game. And I'll see you, hopefully, in the next video.